Hi, my name is Mark. I work for RemoteDash, and I'm going to give you a brief overview of our new cloud software. The cloud we've just developed it, and it's a major improvement over our existing product. I think you'll love it. It makes navigating the site so much easier and also enables a lot of our applications a lot better. There's some applications that we've put a lot of work into, some applications that I think that many of our customers have not been able to use because they didn't even know they existed. So I think the site will provide more visibility to those new applications and allow you to enjoy the product a lot more. So how do you get to it? The way you get to it is you go to cloud.remotedash.com and you log in, of course. So I'm going to go to a demo account. And there it is. Log in. And boom, you are taken to the home page right when you log in. If you have more than one unit. If you only have one unit, the home page doesn't provide a whole lot of utility, so you're taken to the dashboard. What I want to do in this video is just really go over briefly. There's so much information here that I can't go over it all in one video. All I want to do is give you a brief overview of the site and how to navigate around it. What you'll notice is that we have a top menu here with home, where you see all your units, and we've got this sidebar feature on almost all of our pages now that lets you go to um, any unit very quickly. On the home page, if you hover over the unit, you'll see that we zoom into it. All right. If you click on this circle with a bunch of dots, which is a dashboard, you'll go to the dashboard for that unit. I'm going to go back home. And down here we have a table, and if you click on here, you also go to the dashboard for the unit, and I'll explain the dashboard in a minute. So that's the home page. It's pretty self-explanatory. One thing that's really neat about the home page that you may want to take advantage of, especially if you have a fleet, is to go into our tools menu and turn on refresh. And what refresh does is it'll refresh the site every 30 seconds. So if you have right now it's early Sunday morning, nobody's moving. There's three units shown here, but if they were, they would be shown as moving and refreshing. And so it's a nice way, perhaps you can project your fleet up onto a wall, um, see where your fleet is at that time, and you don't have to click the computer or anything. It just upgrades it, refreshes it. Uh, Another thing before we leave the home page is you'll see that we've now got these colored icons. Um, Over here you'll see green means stopped, red means the unit's offline, and yellow means it's moving. So in this case we have 3 green units that are shown. The other 2 are actually at the same location, so you don't see them. So let's say I'll go into RemoteDash 400. You see that's right next to one other unit. So that's a new thing, and I think it'll allow you to get a quick understanding of the current status of your fleet. And that's our homepage. So the dashboard, what does the dashboard do? The dashboard is where you go for details, for recent details of a particular vehicle. So in this case, let's go down to wired demo, and you see it's sitting there. This is where it's sitting now on April 17th. If I want to go back, clicking these chevrons next to the date, you see that's what it did yesterday, day before. So you quickly have information about whatever day you were on. And you can play back. You might be familiar with our playback features. It just shows the playback, control um, some of the playback aspects here. Just going to let that go. That's pretty much it. History page, what does the history page shows? Well, it defaults to the last 30 days, and you'll get a chart of the miles per day for that particular vehicle. Again, with the sidebar, you can move from vehicle to vehicle real quickly here to get the history of all your vehicles. And there's a table down here that allows you to go to different days. So for instance, if I wanted to know, I was interested in, well, what happened on March 27th with this guy? or maybe you knew ahead of time those March 27th. So all you do is you click on March 27th, and it takes you to the dashboard on March 27th, and you want to know more about what occurred near. These are just different days here. So it's a major improvement in navigating the site. So that was history page. The taxes page gives you tax information. The thing that you may not have known about it is you can always enter any day the tax mileage for that day into a particular category: business, charity, medical, or business alternate. We'll save this all up, and you can download it to a spreadsheet to save for posterity. Although we will always save this information on taxes for the lifetime of your tracker. You'll see here, um, that's the 2015 data. Also, I'm going to go back real quickly to history. I didn't go to the annual stats. These are the annual. Under history, there's a button to get to annual stats, and it will show you the data for that year for that particular vehicle. So here, this is 2016. You can go to 2015. You see the data for that year for the vehicle. So it's just lots of information. And alarms page will show all the recent alarms for the device. The alarm here, if there's been an alarm over within the last day, actually. And anyway, you can go to any of the alarms for any of the vehicles. Go to here, wired demo. There's the alarm for wired demo. Driver behavior as a report card. We've sent daily report cards on driver performance, and this is just a listing and a way to easily get to those reports. The reports, we have a new fleet report. The fleet report will summarize all your vehicles in one place. And so in this case, in this particular demo, we've got all these miles here, shows all the miles for the units in our demo fleet. So as an example, on March 21st, all the vehicles went 145 miles. And on April 1st, they all went 186 miles. Down here shows how far they've gone over the date range that we're talking about. And right now, this is the last 30 days. They've gone the distance shown there. And then down below, you can go to any of the vehicle's history just by clicking on the vehicle, or you can go on the alarm's history by just clicking on the alarm over that date range. So last 30 days, you can always change it to any date range you want with this change date range button. And that is our fleet report. Daily reports is the report that if you've enabled it, it will be sent to you every day. A key to be able to get in this page without logging in. Shows the daily data on the vehicle. Our weekly report will show the weekly. In this case, there are no weekly reports enabled for the particular user that's logged in. So you won't see any data there. So now let's go to engine lights. I don't know if you're aware, but we do read the computer's communication OBD2 system, which contains engine light information and engine fault codes. And we only read that if you've got an OBD2 device plugged in, and only if engine lights are always provided by the manufacturers on the OBD2. Some car manufacturers do not provide information, some information on engine light fault codes on the OBD2. We also look up vehicle identification number off the OBD2 if the car manufacturer provides it off on the OBD2. In this case, it did on several of the vehicles in the fleet. And we have a new settings section that allows you to add and delete users and update the user settings. We have a devices page that allows you to go in and configure each of your devices. A geofences page that allows you to set your geofences, as you can see here, and an alerts wizard that is a place where if you have a lot of units, you can, or maybe if you just have one unit and want it kind of step-by-step configuration, you can go use our alerts configuration wizard. And we allow you to change password as well through the settings. Help, we have a FAQ, all right, and we'll have some videos shown. Probably this video will be in there on how to work with our site. So that's it. We hope you really like this site. We put a lot of work into it. We think it's a major upgrade. And most importantly, please give us your feedback. If there's something you want in our product that you don't currently see, let us know. And we're at a state in our company where we can actually do something about it. So if you tell us something, we'll take it sincerely, and we will try to do our best to. We feel it applies. Um, we'll do our best to integrate it into the site. So anyway, provide feedback. Thanks so much for listening to me. It's been longer than I thought, and enjoy your day. Thank you.